The FBI just reported officially that Russian hackers are probing computer networks from U.S. energy companies. What does this mean for your energy security and the energy security of the country? We're going to be talking about that topic again on today's video. Hi everyone, Joe Ordia here for Solar Surge, and for the past 9 years I've been helping families achieve energy independence using clean, renewable energy. Now, if you're new to the Solar Surge channel, we talk about all things having to do with home renewable energy systems and emergency backup power systems. Now, in today's video, we're talking about the FBI's recent announcement that Russian hackers have been probing the computer networks of US energy companies. And what does this mean for our energy security? As I'm recording this video today, we're entering the 28th day of the Russian war in Ukraine. And although it appears by most observers that the timeline has been delayed from what the Russians had anticipated, at the same time, the United States and other European countries are pouring tons of cash and quote-unquote lethal aid or weapons into Ukraine. And so, of course, the question we're all asking is, how will the Russians respond? Is it possible that Russia would retaliate with a cyber attack on Western European countries or even on the United States power grid? Now, the reason that is potentially so dangerous is that in today's day and age, a loss of the electric grid could potentially cause more loss of life than a direct kinetic military attack. In fact, there was a report done by the United States Congress, or commissioned by the United States Congress, showing that if a cyber attack or if an electromagnetic pulse were to take out the U.S. power grid, that up to 90% of Americans would be dead within 1 year. Now, that's a big problem. And again, I would say that if that were to happen, that would be worse than a direct military confrontation. In my opinion, in terms of loss of life, it would be worse than a direct military confrontation between the militaries of the United States and Russia, simply because of how dependent modern life is on electricity. We use electricity to pump water. We use electricity to conduct financial transactions, right? Most transactions are not done with cash or coins anymore. It's done through electronic transactions over the internet. We use it obviously for medical equipment and medical treatment. So just imagine what would happen if hospitals shut down, if food production, food distribution shut down, if sanitation shut down, you couldn't flush the toilet, there's no way to safely evacuate wastewater, waste material. So you can have a very, very messy situation very quickly. And I had a chance to see some of this when I was in Iraq with the Army as a contractor back in 2004. I just saw how dysfunctional things were. I got to see just how bad of a medical disaster that could be, just not having electricity and not having trash removal service. And so I'd hate to see that kind of thing happen here. That's actually a big reason that I got into the solar industry, was to help people become more self-sufficient, so I didn't have to see them suffering, and certainly didn't want to see my family suffering through a situation like that. Now, you all probably remember what happened last summer when a group of hackers attacked the Colonial Pipeline, and all up and down the East Coast there were massive gas shortages and gas lines. And that appeared to just be a single group operating independently attacking a single energy company. However, if what we're actually facing is the threat of a state-sponsored, coordinated cyber attack, including multiple groups with multiple targets within the United States, then we could be looking at a potentially catastrophic situation. Well, anyway, folks, we're going to be continuing to follow this. I know many of you are looking at solar power and battery backup systems, or maybe generator systems, looking at ways that you can take more control and provide more protection on your home's energy system. And of course, if that's something that you'd like us to help you with, that's exactly what we do here at Solar Surge. Our main goal is to help you to become as energy independent as possible so that you're not dependent, waiting on the government or the power company to help you during the next crisis. So if you need to look at solar power options and or battery options for your home, so that at least if there is a long-term loss of the power grid, you can at least keep power, lights on within your home, to at least make sure that your basic necessities are always covered, then as always, you feel free to reach out to us on the website. You can chat with one of our experts here, and we can actually help you build and design a system and provide pricing and everything that you need. And even if you need, also provide financing to get the project going for you. Well, folks, as always, if you're getting good value from the Solar Surge channel or you enjoy the content, please make sure you click on the thumbs up button. I know I say it all the time to click the button, but it really does help us out, so I thank you in advance for that. And also be sure to just share the videos with anybody else you think might benefit from the information. I know a lot of you, maybe you've seen our videos in the past, or maybe you're subscribed to the channel. Then generally when you log in, you're going to be shown our videos on your home screen. But many of your friends and neighbors and coworkers are not going to ever see this video unless they specifically search for it. So, be sure to share these videos if you do feel that they are helpful. And also, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Right now, we're working on getting 2 to 3 new videos out for you every week. Well, folks, I thank you again for spending some time with us today. As always, I'm Joe Ordia, encouraging you to get prepared and be empowered. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.